Hi, it's Paul from globaltradingsoftware.com, and this is a follow-up video. I made a video about a month ago on RCL on swing trading. I talked about the fifth wave move. I'm going to put the link down below in the description so you can see that and see what I talked about there, looking for that next move up to add to my position. Again, I added it around about our average, about my average holding position. So the actual 65.92 is still my average holding position because that's where I put my order on to add to my position. So in that video, which was around about March, about 31st of March, something like that, it was this candle here where my cursor is. We were looking at breaking through that barrier, if you like, of my average holding position, but the next day it moved down. But it came back to test this amber zone on the Elliott Wave indicator suite. So this really strong support zone here, the amber zone, really held well. But also, I'd like to just touch base on this EMA Cloud that we've got here. And again, I'll put the links for the Elliott Wave and the EMA Cloud in there down below. This is non-linear support, and this held really well. And when we're swing trading stocks, I like to use this 55 EMA Cloud and an 89 as well to look for that non-linear support. So we really did get through. So when I actually made this video, I put the order on, it didn't get taken in. It came back down to test that support again, which again, it's normal behavior. If we don't get enough buyers in, we don't get enough momentum to push. Now, once we came down to test that support again, let's go into this in a little bit more detail now. We started to get some higher than average volume moves up. Now I'm using the manager here, again the link will down be below. So we see these higher than average volume candles. That tipped my order at this point on the 28th of April. So it took a month to take my order in, but that's fine. Swing trading stocks is not instant gratification. It's about grinding away over years, adding to positions, waiting for those pullbacks, adding more to those positions and building that wealth within your portfolio. So we got that move here, added to more of my position at 65.92. We now $10 up above that. So we had higher than average volume, these cyan dots above the candles here. You see, during all of this period, during this consolidation, if you like, all the dots were below the candles. That's lower than average volume. But then we started to build. So we got the first higher than average volume candle here, and it's about, and again, the manager's about helping you understand the behavior here. This tried to push down. It made a slightly new low. That's why the wave 4 was reprinted on that Elliott Wave indicator suite, purely because it's rules based. That's a slightly new low, so that now is the wave 4. The following day we got higher than average volume bullish candle, so it rejected those lows, and then the following day we had a green candle with higher than average volume. So that means it's an accumulation candle. There was a hell of a lot more buyers during that day than sellers, and we had then the brokers had to increase that price so they can actually get people to sell so people could buy, and then that drove the price up, and that took me in at that point there. Ever since then, we've had higher than average volume. Then we go into earnings, we get a gap up, higher than average volume again, higher highs, higher lows, and we're going towards the target that I said in that first video for options traders of $82 by sort of end of April, end of May. So you know, within that month period, we could be hitting that $82 mark without a doubt. I'm not an options trader, okay? I hold physical stocks, I hold a portfolio, and adding to that position over the years has been very valuable for me. And now this next target, as you can see on the previous Elliott Wave fifth wave move, can be blown through. It's not necessarily going to stop it and it's going to turn around. All I would say is when we're looking at this channel that I mentioned in the video before, let's extend that channel a little bit here and we could see now that this fifth wave is within the channel. We could come and test the top of that channel and in fact test that $88. Okay, in which case, if this fifth wave move is larger than the original third wave, Elliott Wave rules dictate, then that's the new third wave. But again, the software will do that for you. You just got to understand that behavior. So again, check the link out for that original video about a month ago. It does what it says on the tin. I've been doing this for over 20 years. And before I had the guys develop this software, it was all manual. It was very difficult. Elliott Wave is very difficult to do manually because it's very subjective. The reason why I had this indicator suite developed nearly 9 years ago now is to take away that subjectiveness, if you like, if that's even a word, and give some simple rules, simple Elliott Wave rules that the software follows. And the idea is just to keep trading that fifth wave move, or wait for those pullbacks and add to positions on the fifth wave move. And during time we can add more positions or just swing trade. Again, that was the entry. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days into this now. If this hits $82 in 10, 12 days, that's a pretty good trade. So there are opportunities for both investors and swing traders to use that Elliott Wave on stocks consistently. Again, across your portfolio. When I look at my portfolio of stocks here, we can see a lot of these in here. They're all green on Friday. Friday was a great day, but Elliott Wave is one of those tools to my boxes to allow me to add to those positions. So check out the links below. Elliott Wave Indicator Suite. The manager is very, very important because that looks at volume and price action and gives you a really good understanding of the behavior. And that EMA Cloud is just phenomenal for those non-linear support and resistance zones. So hopefully that helps. Let's see if we can make another video in another month's time and see where we are on RCL. Just one of those stocks in my portfolio, but again, just using those simple indicators from XBRAT to add to those positions for my portfolio.